So we back with another video, man. Today we got y'all boys with another build video, but today I may be giving y'all the best build in the game. This is my best build I probably made. This is probably the easiest build to use in the game, and this is the most popular height in the game right now, especially for park. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about a 6'8", if you didn't know about that. We're gonna be talking about something that can really do everything: midi, dunk, 3-ball, high level, still have the defense, still got the playmaking, still got the physicals. So yeah, if y'all do want more videos like this, all y'all gotta do is show the support by liking. I'm gonna try to do a little bit different stuff on the builds, because the builds I've been dropping so far ain't really been doing too hot. So I'm gonna mix it up, bring back the build war, do some other stuff too. So yeah, if y'all do want more of these, make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe, keep the support coming. Further ado, let's hop into it. Alright, so let's hop into it. We're gonna create it from scratch. Young and Mim. Hand and number don't really matter. You can change these at every time. But hey, they let me go with the number I always like to go with. So we're gonna go like that. Now, when it comes to the position that you gotta go with when it comes to 6'8", you can't go to 6'8" at a point guard. It's just that simple. So you gotta go shooting guard, then go 6'8". I do like that. But let's keep it moving. So 6'8", when it comes to the weight, you're gonna actually be going. When it comes to the weight that you're gonna be actually going, you're actually gonna keep this right here, and you're gonna go 6'9" on the wingspan. Now, you honestly probably could have lowered this a little bit to try to get some more on some other things, but I'm gonna be real, I didn't change that. So yeah, you can go higher on this, you can go lower on this. I did go 2-0. I did 210. I don't think I changed it, but 201 is the better way to go, just to make sure it's a little bit more fine, I guess. But yeah, all in all, that's the build. Now, when it comes to making the build, the first thing first that you really want to make or upgrade when you doing the 6'8" height, I would probably say, that's actually a real debate. I don't know. I'm going to probably go ahead and do the mid-range first. Now, one thing I'm going to say, when it comes to me making when I drop my 6'5", I probably got to give y'all two. The one I made originally and the second one I made. And y'all tell me. I haven't really upgraded the second one I made, but the second one I made, I would say, honestly, is probably better. But the way that they did the drive and dunk cat breaker is crazy. But we're going to get to that when we get here. Now, when it comes to the shooting, you got 88 mid-range. I will be talking about the cat breakers and showing the cat breakers that you actually do get on this exact build. So stay tuned for that. So 88 mid-range, you know what you get with the +5. You get the set shot specialist Hall of Fame. That's going to make a lot of stuff a lot easier. Now, when it comes to the build specialization that you want to use on this build, it's probably going to be shooting, because you're going to have two different things to do cat breakers on, because we also did it for the 3-ball, and the 3-ball is actually going to be at 84. You're going to go +5 here, you're going to go +5 here. That's going to get you 89 3-ball, so you can be able to have silver limitless, and that's going to get you 93 mid-range, so that you can be able to have Hall of Fame set shot specialist and every other shooting badge that comes with that. So you're going to get a lot of gold badges from this mid-range, and you're going to get that silver limitless from this 3-ball. So you probably like, no, bro, you're not going to have a lot on this build. Nope, you're going to have a 95 free throw as well. So if you want to play 5v5 with this build, you can. But this is kind of more so a park height, I would say. But you can still get down with this in the rec, the Pro-Am if you want to. I've heard that the Pro-Am is more so going to be like the 6'6s, but I digress. So yeah, that's what I'm going to say for the shooting. Now, when it comes to the playmaking, now I could have low-key went even higher on the speed with ball, because like I said, I only went 210 weight. But you can get it all the way to 79 on the 6'8", on this 6'8 at least. So if you wanted to do that, you can. But don't forget about cat breakers, how they work on this game. They actually go crazy. Ball handle 85, so that you can at least reach that threshold to be able to do those moves. But I'm gonna be honest, it's not a lot of animation that you need to stretch it all the way to 85, if I'm being honest. But if you do want to be able to do the momentum at a high level, which I don't even do, so I kind of regret doing that, you want to go 85. But yeah, 85 is also gonna be nice to get like certain badges, because like, I don't know what. Oh, okay, so you do get handles for days at all these. Do you get it? Okay, so at 81 you get handles for days. You gonna want that silver handles for days for sure, for surely. I won't lie. But we're gonna go 85 for now, cause that's what I originally did. Now, when it comes to the pass accuracy, I went 82. Now, if there was one thing I probably would do, I probably would go 81. But they're probably, being honest, there probably is some animation, so that's why I am gonna keep it at 85. But to keep it honest, 81 with 84 probably is better, so that you can have that gold versatile visionary. That's just me telling you of maybe a mistake I made. But if you do want to do that level 3 momentum, you really dribbling like that, ball handle 85 is definitely a must. Now, when it comes to finishing, you probably like, bro, he don't got no finishing. I already told y'all, bro, we got an ability to dunk at a really, really high level, so don't question it. We're gonna have an 88 driving dunk. That's, you know what the +5 gonna be. You know what the +5 gonna be. The +5 is going to be to 93 driving dunk to be able to get you gold posterizer, and you're gonna have one of the best dunk packages in the game. Now, I'm not gonna lie. At 88, you already had the best dunk package in the game. You don't need nothing else but LeBron in this game. LeBron dunk package is ridiculous. LeBron dunk package in this game may be the best dunk package in 2K history. That dunk package is ridiculous. I won't lie. It got some of the wildest animations I've ever seen. But yeah, you get 93. I'm gonna be honest, posterizer is actually worth it this year. And let's go ahead and do it. The vertical, we also gonna put this up to 80 just so that we can stamp it, that we're gonna be able to get all that I just discussed, whether it be the Russell Westbrook dunk package, whether it be the gold posterizer. You're gonna get all that and more. Now, when it comes to the defense, you see the overall. We still only at 87 overall with all this. So we already have the physicals. Let's go ahead and do it. You gonna have an 80 speed. When it comes to the agility, you gonna have an 80 agility. When it comes to the strength, you gonna have an 85 strength. Now, still only at 94 overall, and we ain't touched the defense yet. But bro, we got the finishing ability. Maybe you want more layup. I'm not gonna lie. Higher layup, higher close shot is gonna give you bigger green windows on those things. Now, at the time of me recording this, I actually have upgraded my driving layup on this build. On a majority of my other builds, I haven't. And the green window ain't that much significant difference. I'll just say I do make more whites. But when it comes to, I'm gonna be honest, even in Proving Grounds, I made whites before. So, I don't know. Mike Wayne said you can't make whites on this game in terms of layups. That was not true. So, I'm gonna just say that. Yeah, perimeter defense. We're gonna go all the way up here, man. You already know what I'm on. I'm on that bump build timing. That's why we got the 85 strength, and it's not for nothing else. Bump build timing. I don't need that in move enforcer gold. I need that on ball minutes gold. I need that challenger gold. I need all that. I need all three of them. All three of them. Simple. So that's just what I'm moving like. And then when it comes to the steal, we even gonna have steal. We're gonna have a 73 steals just so we can be able to have the interceptor silver. And honestly, all in all, that's the build. Only other thing that we even gonna touch is the offensive rebound. Now, a couple subtle things I wish I could have probably raised a little bit, even though I am 6'8", and being 6'8", you're gonna get really solid, you're gonna get more, I would say more consistent contests. But I'm not gonna lie, somebody in the Proving Grounds more so showed me how to really play defense on this game to get more consistent contests. Because I'm like, bro, how is bro contesting me on these? Like, usually this open or like low contest, he was getting reds at a higher level. Now that may be just Proving Grounds just being harder difficulty than I guess the rec or the part. But for the most part, that hands up don't shoot at all times. Don't even touch LT, just touch RT. You'll be straight. It's that simple. So that's just what I've experienced. Now, there has been some wilder things where you probably just gotta jump. But we not gonna discuss that right now. But yeah, this is the build. All in all, we're gonna talk about the cat burgers too. So let's just go ahead and get to what it's called. Similar to shades of, man. Anytime you get that man name at the top, you know you did something for real. Two-way mid-paint bully creator. Build comes out as that. And you know when you see that at the bottom right, you did something right. No big weaknesses to report. The strengths, premier perimeter defender. A poster waiting to happen. Sticks to middies with no hesitation. Smooth, effortless ball manipulation. It's not really much here to talk about. I ain't gonna lie, top attributes being free throw is kind of blowing me a little bit. Won't lie, but all that's gonna be subject to change. I mean, free throw, 95 free throw. That probably gonna be the highest I'll have at all times. I'm gonna have a 93 dunk, 93 midi, 89 three ball. You know what I'm saying? But it what it is for now. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, perimeter defense is up there. So yeah, that's the build. Let's get to the cat breakers though. Alright, so when it comes to the cat breakers, this is one thing I was gonna say when it comes to making this build compared to the 6'5". On the 6'5", you see this driving dunk, how you have to put all 5 in it to get 93. On the 6'5" I made, I went 1 on the first one, it gave me 3 attributes. The next one gave me 2, and that was at an 88 driving dunk to start. So it's not really fair in terms of across the builds on some of these, to be honest with the cat breakers. So that's another advantage. I would say 6'5", and a lot of people are sleeping on the 6'5" to be real. But I'm gonna drop one that's gonna really drop. It's gonna be like a bomb. That joint is crazy. But for the most part, you see I'm already started going on the mid range. I started with the mid range. I don't know if I regret that, to be honest, or not, because I'm not really a midi person. If I'm honest, I'm not. But if it comes to, only reason I'm putting up 3 ball is to get limitless range. But outside of that, I'm gonna get more shooting badges out of mid range than I would out of 3 ball. So that was my mindset of it. If I had the option of going 2 to get 93 driving up, I probably would have did that, but I didn't have that option. It's just what it is. But you know what the cap breakers we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be doing the 3-ball, the mid-range, and the driving up. This one's just gonna take a little bit more time to grind. It's just gonna take more time overall to get done. And like I said, it's 20. I don't know if I mentioned this actually. It's gonna be 28 cap breakers in total you can get. 16 of those are gonna be very, very realistic. Now, be honest, if the crew stuff actually does keep resetting every single season, then it might be more than 28. But maybe that's counting the crew, so I don't know. But yeah, that's very interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much the build. All in all, you can look at these cap breakers to see what you want to do in your head based on what you want to do based off this build, because everything at the end of the day I drop is gonna be a template. But like I said, depending on how these build videos keep going, I'm gonna get y'all a couple more of my build videos, but for the most part, that is the video. If y'all do want more, like the video, subscribe. I'm gonna be honest, it's a lot build that I haven't dropped at all on the channel that I really need to show. But I'm gonna be honest, man, if these build videos don't start doing better, they just gonna to the backup. You know what I'm saying? I do got a build channel, so yeah, stay tuned. But yeah, if y'all do want more, like the video, man, subscribe. I do appreciate everybody that do watch the videos, even if it's not that many on some of these. But yeah, like the video, subscribe. I said that about 4 times. Hopefully you actually did it. Without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz. I'm out of here.
Now, I've been letting y'all off for a little while. 90%. Let me say it again. 90% of y'all aren't even subscribed. Now, I've been doing this for a little while now. Y'all, I know y'all mess with the content at this point. So subscribe. Subscribe. It's that simple.
If you buying anything on Fortnite, Epic Games Store, use code YaboiFitz. I don't know why I ain't been had this, but yeah.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!